Hard AF Seltzer is now live in over 1,200 locations across the United States. We're now available in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, Ohio, and Texas. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, enter your city or zip, and find the nearest location closest to you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com. Oh, JBs!
Word up.
We're the last two left, I think. We're the last two that are working. Everybody's gone.
Oh, are they done already?
Long gone, yeah.
You know what?
Every single email, call from yesterday, now unreturned. You know, hey, guys. Oh, it was urgent. I need this thing tomorrow. Cool, got up early and did it, and then boom. Oh, out of the office reply. Sorry. How are you? You gone?
You should put that post on like you in like a water slide or something. Be like, out of the office.
Out of the office.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Toes in the sand. Out of the office. Right?
There was one person, though, this morning that was forced to take my call, and I could hear their kids running around in the background.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, so you're not at the office?
No.
You're not there, huh? When will you be? When would you reckon that would be?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a contract that needs to be signed by 5 p.m.
Oh, no.
Driving to a location to get Wi-Fi, which means Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever they are, they didn't say, but they will be at a location to make sure that the contract is. I was like, good for you. Good for you. But for us, when you do what you love every day, you never work a day in your life.
Yep.
Never work one single day in your whole darn life. Right?
Doesn't ever feel like work.
Ever.
You know?
Ever. Because we love you guys and we rage. All right?
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Yeah.
We're
Yes.
on, island mode right now.
But that's why-
dude. We could be on vacation mode at work. Yeah, but
That's why people get angry, though, when you go against them or cross them in some fashion. I wouldn't do that to you guys. The phrase, know your audience, is one of the most realest phrases in Hollywood, any form of entertainment, podcasting, all of it. Found that out on somebody else's show today, and they're finding out the hard way as well. Know your fucking audience. And I know you guys, and I know you want to fucking party today, and so do I.
Right.
I want to party today, and I'm here, and I want to fucking party. I didn't take the goddamn week off. Yeah. All right?
You would never.
I didn't go see the 16 greatest putt-putt courses around the United States as told to me by BuzzFeed. I didn't do that. I'm fucking here and I'm partying.
Yeah.
Why? Because the Boston Cops
Is that why you're partying?
is why I'm partying.
Ah.
Mistrial. Let's fucking go. Round of applause. Let's go. Round of applause.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Round of applause
Get
for the
fucked.
Boston Caps. All
For
right?
the Boston Caps. Let's round of applause.
I'm fucking team firefighter, all right?
Yeah, well, hit the goddamn button here. So,
Look at
James,
that.
walk us through it. What happened here today?
Oh, okay. So what do we got pictured? We have Karen Reed
Okay.
and her badass defense lawyer.
Look
now
at that
listen.
guy. Is the picture on him? Look at this fucking guy. I don't even have to hear him speak. Matter of fact, I haven't heard him speak.
Right.
And I can tell you, guy's a fucking winner right there. He's a
Right.
fucking animal, that dude.
Alan Jackson. If you guys don't know.
Alan Jackson? That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I probably would have
Country
switched
music
that up.
sensation.
Yeah, I would have switched that up. Way down yonder in the Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. Eeks.
Whatever. You use it. It's recognition. You know what I mean? Whatever you can do
Come
to
on.
like get,
Who's your lawyer? Garth Brooks?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but then the jury's automatically going to connect with him because it's a name that they know.
He used to beat the shit out of his wife. I love him.
Yeah.
Great. I'm like a great artist, and obviously he sang my high school song. The name of my high school, Chattahoochee, and the river I lived on as a small boy.
Right.
But I would probably switch that up if it's Alan Jackson. Throw an initial in there to throw people off.
Oh,
Michael
okay.
B.
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Alan
yeah.
Q. Jackson. You're like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think of the wife-beating country superstar. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think of that. I don't
He's
think of the
a
domestic
badass
disturbance.
because I don't know the real story in this, but
Why are you saying he hit his wife?
Alan Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did.
Did he?
Where were you
Where was I?
when he hit his wife?
Yeah.
Where were you?
Was this a
Where were
first?
you?
Well, where was I?
When
I was
Alan
a child.
Jackson hit his wife.
Yeah, I was a child.
Yeah, so you didn't see it.
it?
You're right. You're right.
Me Too is over, dude. So I don't know what you're fucking doing right now, but Me Too's done.
Hang on. I don't care that he did. She probably deserved it. I
Okay,
never
now-
saw her
okay,
two black eyes,
okay,
so she
now-
learned after the
all right,
first one.
now calm down.
No, not that.
Now calm
but
down.
That's country.
Thank you, Bob, by the way.
That's country.
Thank
okay?
you, Bob, for opening that up.
DV, whiskey,
Yeah.
fucking horses. What? Mustard and relish, hot dogs, cowboy boots.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking country. Yeah, a little DV is going to get sprinkled in from time to time. That's country.
Yeah.
Same as rap. I expect them to get shot. I expect them to die. I love all of that's what I love about rap music is I'm going to wake up tomorrow, one of them's going to be dead. That's rap. Country,
NASCAR kind of?
Country is going to be a little DV, you know?
Like you're just waiting for one of them
Some
to crash.
casual racism.
Sure.
Try that stuff in a small town, you know?
Yep.
Casual racism. That's country. So I'm okay with Alan Jackson giving his wife a little rap on the beak from time to time. A little rap on the beak. Now,
So
with
anyways,
this
if
dude,
you don't know this story, Karen Reed, the gal right there,
Yeah.
and her defense attorney, she apparently one night with her cop boyfriend, John O'Keefe, they're out drinking a bunch. She drives him to an after party at someone's house that is a cop filled with other cops, ATF agent, just, you know, the small town, all the cops hang out with each other kind of thing.
Yeah.
She drops him off there, and he never, according to prosecutors, she hit him with her car, drove away. He died in the snow. According to the defense, he went inside. All the cops in there beat him up, brought him back outside, laid him, you know, in the snow to die, and framed her for everything. It's a real bold defense, and they went all in. They didn't leave any room for maybe she accidentally hit him and she was so drunk she didn't know. She wasn't trying to kill him, some kind of, you know, manslaughter, involuntary. They didn't go even anywhere close to that. All they said was she absolutely did not do it, and the house full of cops framed her and covered everything up. They got first responders to lie. Yeah. They got doctors to lie. They somehow had the whole town in a, you know, in their hands.
I love it. This
in
is
the palm of their
an
hands.
HBO series in 2008.
So there's, from what I understand, there's documentary crew following her. So there's already a documentary in the works.
Good.
But there was hung jury a couple days ago, and the judge was like, I need you to go back and really try and figure this out.
Now, how hung? Was it 8? Was it 8 or 9? How hung was
like
it?
a soft,
Yeah, like if you had a soft estimate of how hung that jury was, what you reckon, 8 or 9?
it was a soft 8, which
Soft
like
8, okay.
soft.
Yeah.
And so,
12,
judge,
12 out of 12?
Yep.
Yeah.
Judge came and was like, which is, you know, unheard of. I think they were trying to say at that point, we can't decide. And she was like, you need to go back and decide. Like, you need to go back, deliberate more. They deliberated more, and it was a mistrial. So that's good and bad, right? So now the defense.
Well, the bad is she could be tried again?
Yes. And because of the case, it could go either way. I mean, what do you.
I don't retry this.
Bob knows about this kind of stuff.
I don't
lawyers
retry
and
this.
stuff.
I don't retry this case. If you're in this town, unless they get a
What if
change of venue to a whole nother place, sorry about it. That's it. And look, if the cops really did it, a mistrial gets them out of there, gets her out of there. She can do her documentary and move on with her life, and that's it.
Yeah, it could
So
be
what's
like
the
it could be
harm, I
like the
guess?
staircase, because there's no. I mean, if you're the family of like John O'Keefe, then we really just don't know. You don't know what happened.
You don't think there was a conversation with O'Keefe's parents and
No.
one of the cops or anywhere else who said, all right, so here's the deal. Things got wild. Shit was super fucked up. But, we're trying to get everybody out of this and everything else. No?
What I think happened is she fucking hit him with her car accidentally. She was blackout. I mean, the next day, her blood alcohol was like really, really high still. So like she was blackout.
What number?
I think when they tested her the next day, it was still like 0.1 something.
Okay.
So like that night she had to be.
That's pushing 3.
Yeah, that night she had to be 2.5, something like that, right?
Sure.
And so, I think she accidentally fucking hit him. But the people inside the house and everyone involved did some fucked up shit. Didn't handle stuff well, didn't handle the evidence, like opened the door literally for this defense.
Okay.
Do I think that a small town Boston cop can like get this many people to lie under oath for them? I don't know. That's a really, really...
You stick together and that's Boston. You stick together and that's Boston.
It's hard for me to get like 3 friends to decide on dinner at the same time at the same place.
Your friends
Do
are
you know what I'm
losers.
saying?
These are Boston Caps, okay? If you're friends with Boston Caps, guess you'd be going every night for dinner. Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin' up there. That's it. Dunkin's the only choice.
So anyways, what do you guys think? I don't know.
Get your fucking story straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's it,
basically,
dude. Keep your shit locked up.
Right.
I like
Okay.
it. I support it. Go back to this picture, Bob. Doesn't this look like Sarah Jessica Parker and Mr. Big?
Yes. I was
Big Sex
trying
and
to
the
think.
City?
Remember we were like, who's going to play? Well, he would be played by guys, right? Chalamet.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah,
well, look
certainly.
at him. Just put a little gray in Chalamet's hair. But anyway,
That's a Chalamet. thing.
that's a Chalamet. Give him.
You guys are starting to make me hope he goes down in a Diddy sitch where it's just he's getting blasted by
Just saying,
dudes.
anyways. But with her, I was like,
Sarah
trying to,
Jessica Parker.
Yeah, I was like trying to think, who the fuck does she look like?
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
do you
then
think,
the
Rob?
other guy,
Maybe like a Grande.
Oh,
Chalamet and
yeah,
Grande.
Aria Grande.
the other guy should be the guy from Bloodline and The Bear. Detective Wayburn. What's his
speaking of-
name? What's his fucking name?
What's his real name?
Yeah, I don't even know his
know.
name. I don't
I don't
either.
know.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
And every time I see him, I love him. He's excellent in everything he
Who, the cousin?
does.
No.
No.
Eben Moss Barrack or whatever.
Detective Wayburn. Just look up Bloodline and you can find him.
It's-
Danny from Bloodline, the brother.
No, that's not the brother.
The detective that's
Yeah,
like
the detective.
Kyle Chandler.
yes, but the one that's going
No.
after him.
Kyle Chandler's boss.
And by the way, Kyle Chandler should play Alan Jackson, don't you think?
The
Probably.
gun-
Yeah.
No,
the lawyer.
Sorry, the lawyer.
The lawyer. No,
Don't you
that's.
think? Oh my gosh.
I think you wig up Vin Diesel.
What about Chandler as Alan Jackson? the
Or
country
use
singer?
John Cena now.
The actual Alan
Yeah,
Jackson.
we're using John Cena and everything now. So fuck it at this point.
What cast are you on from Bloodline?
Yeah.
The first season, I think.
Detective
Okay,
Wayburn.
He was.
He was on all of it. We got to show a picture
like
of him now.
a-
There he is. David.
There he goes with like the
Pop up his
transition.
picture.
The
David,
transition lens.
down, all the way down.
Transition lens.
The only guy wearing glasses, Bob.
Fuck,
God
I can't
damn it.
See today, man.
All
Are
the
you
way
kidding,
down.
Bob?
All the way down.
All the way to the left. Are you kidding? What
yeah.
happened to you?
Sheriff Aguirre. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Oh, I've never known his name. He's a fucking awesome actor, though. David Zayas.
I'm down to have Ben Mendelsohn and stuff too.
Oh, same here.
fuck, yeah.
Same here, man. He's doing.
There was a second when I was like,
Is he doing
this guy
Star
gonna-
Wars or some bullshit
He's
now?
going back to Star Wars.
Yeah, he's
So
been in
one
Star
of
Wars.
God damn it, dude.
So he was in arguably the best Star Wars movie,
Yeah.
which is Rogue One. That was a genuinely
Nope.
good movie.
No, it was terrible.
What?
pretty good.
What are you
All of it
talking
was
about?
fucking
You're
terrible,
the
dude.
only person who thinks that.
Anybody
Rogue
past
One
the reverse story. Anybody who's still following any of this bullshit now after the $5 billion deal, you're all being duped.
This-
Rogue
before
One
that.
was
You're all
like
being
an
fucking
offshoot.
duped.
It was his own thing.
The Rogue One was before the
Don't
Lucas
care.
sale anyway.
Different show. Save it for another show.
not a show.
I
Rogue
don't
One's
give
a movie.
No.
It's a movie.
Save it for another podcast. Not this one because I don't give a fuck about Star Wars.
Know your audience.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
no.
Know your fucking audience, guys.
They love
that
it.
is
They love
know
Star Wars.
your fucking
Yes,
audience,
they do.
dude.
They
Rogue
love dragons
One.
and they love Star Wars.
No offense.
Rogue One. Jesus Christ.
I love you guys. You guys love Star Wars. I mean, what can I say?
What I know was homeboy loved that $5 billion and didn't want to be taxed by the state of California. Was like, do whatever you want. I got no say in this bullshit anymore.
Why would fans of Star Wars care about that?
For years, they've been saying it's too much and everything else. The last piece of shit they put out was, I guess that was the final one where they're like,
The
oh,
Acolyte,
God.
that people have hated the Acolyte. Actually, one of the few shows, maybe the only show in a while that they've liked, other than The Mandalorian, is Andor, which is the one he's going to be on.
Okay. Mendelsohn.
He's playing. He's recurring his character of Director Krennic, who oversaw the construction of the Death Star.
And guys, if you are the nerds that you say that you are, after watching Dune, the movies, and you realize Star Wars was just hijacked from fucking Dune books, that doesn't piss you off? I mean, that's fucking nuts to
I
me.
like Dune too.
Boy, then they just remade it under a different name. If I'm whoever wrote the book of Dune, I'm sure he's dead now, but I just sue those motherfuckers. But Detective Wayburn would be great as that dude, as the lawyer in that, and then you throw in Sarah Jessica Parker, and then obviously you get the usual suspects of Casey Affleck, Ben. Who?
Ben?
Ariana Grande?
No. Oh, Martin Short would be good.
Martin Short would not be great in that.
As Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
definitely-
He's
I think he
filming
needs a bigger
Jiminy
role.
Glick.
I think
what?
Martin Short needs a bigger role.
He's
actually.
filming Jiminy
Yeah.
Glick right now. So
He's
he
pretty
can't do it.
versatile, like as far as like making himself look different ways. So he could maybe be
Yeah, why not?
Karen Reed.
Why not? At this point, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Because after we just finished watching The Bear season 3 last night,
Mm-hmm.
after watching that, I was like, well, anything's possible. Nobody cares anymore. When John Cena pops up in a unbelievably super dramatic show, I'm like, this is a different world we're living in.
It's not that dramatic, and actually, this season, they went more into the comedy. They've always been comedic.
But that was the biggest mistake of this season. Like that.
As John Cena?
No, those 3 fucking dudes. Every single scene they were in, and it was just like, oh my God, why?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, we had a super intense show that was rad from start to finish. Let's inject a little comedy in it over and over and over again.
Well, it is. That's what it gets nominated for.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
shouldn't.
Is like
It shouldn't.
because it was in comedy and everyone was so like, "That's not a comedy." Maybe they were like, "All right, let's lean into that." It just it
for
was
the Golden Globes, maybe.
Yeah, like
maybe.
it was just it was unfocused. We'll let you guys have a chance to watch it.
Well, the reason I'm pissed off is it's my favorite show.
Yeah.
And then John Cena shows up, and you're like, God damn it, man. Because whenever a show gets too big that everybody loves universally, they call their agents and they're like, I want in on it. I don't care what it is. I just want to be in on it. Brad Pitt called, for Christ's sakes. Couldn't make that happen.
Right.
But John Cena, you were like, yeah, we got some room for that.
John Cena will
We got room for John Cena. in
go
this.
anywhere, anytime, for any price.
Sure will.
So
Sure will. If we had 5K on us, he'd be on Drinkin' Bros in an hour.
yes, 100%.
But it threw me out of it, and I was like, shit. Hopefully they can pull it back together on season 4. Let me ask you this, because all of them are going to do huge shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything past the season 4?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either, because Homeboys signed on, and they shot season 4 back to back. So it's already done.
Right.
Homeboy's doing, Jeremy Allen White is doing Springsteen. Mm-hmm. Great cast in that. He's Springsteen, and the manager is our favorite, Jeremy Strong. Super amped about that project. The black chick is doing, Bob, look it up. I think she's doing a Marvel movie. Probably. It's either Marvel or...
Io Edebiri is in... Let's see.
It's a remake of something, and she's going to be the fucking lead.
Oh, she's in Inside Out 2.
Which was awesome. It just crossed $1 billion. I took my kids to see it. It was good. I liked it. But there's some
Teenage
other...
Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No. She was a voice in that. It is a massive fucking movie that they're going to put her in. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's right.
That is not on her thing yet.
Yeah, so she signed on to do Pirates of the fucking Caribbean, and I think she's playing the Johnny Depp role. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's Disney as well. So that's how much they don't care. But I don't see, you lose those two. I love the brother. Oh shit, the brother is in the. That's the one who's doing the Marvel bullshit. He's doing the Fantastic Four. He's playing the brick guy. Who's the brick wall?
It's the Thing.
The Thing.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the greatest actors we have is going to play the brick wall in a movie who smashes
By the way,
people.
he doesn't skip. I mean, he doesn't miss. He's always so good.
Always. But that's what they're going to do. So I don't know how you have, because those movies take, Pirates of the Caribbean takes 6 to 8 months. The Brick Boy movie takes, another 6 to 8 months.
Brick Boy movie.
Fantastic Four. What are we on? How many
if it
iterations
was
of
Brick
that do we
Boy
have?
movie, I
great.
would watch it 100%.
It'd be fucking great. But yeah, and then even hearing him in that interview talking about it, he's like, oh yeah, I'm really excited. And you can just see his soul leave his body as he's saying it. And you're like, fuck, man. Fuck.
Well, yeah.
But when your top 3 dudes are doing major shit, it's going to be really, really hard to get them back. It's the same thing with Euphoria, why they can't get those guys back. Zendaya is like the chick, so there's no way they're doing another season of that show.
Right.
So I think they shot them back to back to say, all right, farewell, thank you, this has been great, and we're on our way. I feel bad for the rest of the cast because they were fantastic, and hopefully they'll pop up in some things.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Man, I love that guy too.
Sure.
But he's doing a bunch of big shit, so.
Right.
He even ended his podcast. I liked his podcast. He was awesome.
Right.
Real One's podcast is one of my favorites. That interview to this day with Shia LaBeouf is probably one of my favorite episodes of any podcast I've ever heard.
I just think any interview with Shia LaBeouf, though, is so good.
Maybe, but the two of them together, and I think it's because I watched it on video too, where it's just so intense that and they're just sitting 2 feet away from each other where you're like, oh shit, this is going down.
I think they were in Ojai, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Up in the hills of Ojai, just being real. A real one.
It's where you can really let it go.
Yeah, it's where you can just really be real.
Really let it go.
Yeah. It's true.
Hopefully my favorite is going to let it go soon. Big guy, man, right behind me. There he is.
He's going to let it go.
They're selling all their shit. So the house is for sale. They're selling everything inside the house now. Divorce is imminent. Now, Matt Damon has said that I'm worried my friend's going to fall off the wagon.
Yeah.
It's not a good friend. All right, I'm hoping he falls off the wagon. I want Ben Affleck back. I want my friend back. Okay? I deserve this. I want my bestie back.
I've gone back and forth with this where I'm just like, I've said, like when they were together, I'm like, oh my God, she's keeping him in the basement, like. And now I'm just like, he's such a grumpy fuck. He is such a grumpy fuck.
Because he's not on drugs and alcohol.
He's always been fucking grumpy.
Not
dude.
like that. Not like that. Drugs and alcohol, he was at least getting through
She's like, hey,
life.
we'll figure it out. And he's just like, he's like, it's over the top now, grump.
Oh, for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll go back to...
He's fallen off the grump wagon.
Let's go back to Anthony Bourdain. Your fave... obviously hung himself after a beautiful dinner with his best friend in Alsace, France, in the nicest hotel I've ever seen in my entire life.
Sure.
It's just not good enough to live after you've been drinking and doing drugs, and then you stop. And then you become an asshole like that. I don't blame Ben for it. But imagine how pissed off you are. You're just walking down the street, and everybody who loves Ben Affleck, imagine going back to Boston. Because I'm sure he was there for the Celtics series when they won the championship. Everybody, oh, Ben, he's a beer, Ben. He's a fucking beer. And you're like, I can't, bro. Benny, he's a bump. He's my cousin's. I've already had some, so there's no fentanyl in it. I promise, Ben. Just do one fucking bump. And then, boom, he can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's got to be mentally just fucking crushing. I can't wrap my mind around it. You and I have a friend. Oh, shit, I'll tell you. It's fucking Gary. Piece of shit Gary's sober. And I talked to Gary about it the other day. And I go, Gary, can't be happy right now. He's like, oh, I'm not.
He's not sober.
Yeah. Well, he's doing what? Adderall, I think he said?
He's doing drugs.
Yeah, he doesn't have a shellfish allergy either. Do you know what I mean? Like, Gary is... he's one of those where it's like, what's the bit, buddy? What's the bit? What's the ruse? What's the thing? I think it's hilarious. to be like, I'm sober and be like clearly the most fucked up person, right? And be like, I'm sober. And you're like, there's no way.
No. Eli, too. When he was on afterwards, I was like, you can't be sober. Like,
Yeah, Eli's
it just does
sober.
Yeah, but
That's what a sober person
it's not fun
looks
anymore.
and sounds like.
Yes.
Not Gary. You don't get
it's not fun.
You don't get sober and then like act fucking more insane.
But
do you know what I mean?
Ben Affleck is that's where he's at right now. And I think once this divorce is finalized and he goes wherever he's going to go, we're going to get old Benny back. Benny and the Jets, baby.
It's just this whole profession and everything that he's chosen is so that. I mean, imagine waking up and being like, I picked the exact wrong thing for me.
Jennifer Lopez, you mean?
No, him.
Oh, the
Like he
profession?
cannot, yes, he cannot handle anything beyond going in, doing the work, writing, whatever it is. But he cannot handle anything. Interviews sucks. Award shows, he's a nightmare.
Yep.
Like anything like that. Paparazzi, picture. He just like is the worst at all of that. So, you know, he was born in the wrong time. I don't know. That's what J-Lo's like, this is what it is now, dude. This is what it is now.
It's not, no. It's not. Let him just go back.
100% it is.
He's a great director. Just let him direct, do some drugs, fuck shit up, and let him have a good time.
Okay.
You think he lives past 60?
Past 60?
I think he's 50 right now.
No, there's no way.
I don't think so either. And it saddens me to say it, but, you know, I want him to be who he is. And I think who he is just not somebody who's going to live a long life, you know? But when I saw that they were selling all their shit from inside their house yesterday, I was like, oh, man, this is real. We're going to get him back.
Yes.
I can't wait. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the fucking Hawk Tua girl? Like, it's going to be somebody 24 out there in the world.
The chomp chomp.
I'm not doing the chomp chomp girl, but she tried after the Hawk Tua girl, which, by the way, if we're still posting those memes, we're probably not friends in real life.
Right.
I beat that into the ground after 72 hours. And don't say, I know you haven't probably seen this one. Nope, I've seen every single one of them, and I'm all good. Logan Paul was doing it at a wrestling match the other night. Athletes are doing it. A UFC fighter did it. All good on it. It's not her fault. Now,
No.
she was just interviewed on TikTok, and then, boom, all that stuff happened to her. I don't even blame her for monetizing it.
No.
Attractive young gal, and that's who I see Benny with, having some fun times.
Right.
But cocaine's going to be involved, and there's going to be some drinking. He's going to have, because Total Wine delivers to your house, which is awesome. And
Yes.
if I had to guess, the box that was dropped off the last time, right before he went to rehab, was probably from there. That's how easy it is these days. Amazon Prime is doing it, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing it from Whole Foods. So, yeah. I don't even know if he makes it through the fourth. I think it's close to a Hunter Biden sitch. Well, remember the fourth last year when Hunter Biden was all fucking yayed out of his mind at the White House fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
It's the ultimate party day for everyone in America who's actually American, who's just like, yeah, man, I'm getting fucking beefed tonight. So I think maybe the fourth is when he goes off. Because if he's not with her already, he'll be somewhere at a fucking party.
Yeah.
Unless he's sleeping on Bradley Cooper's couch. That fucking snooze. Oh, Ben, it's all right. We've all been there. It's fine. You know? You just gotta chill out, man, and let me play some guitar for you. Let me
Right.
play you a little jingle from this little, and then he starts playing the "Shallow" song for him.
Right.
That's what I see happening.
Right.
But the fourth's that's a difficult one for boozers to get through. You know?
Yeah.
Guy like Affleck on the fourth. Man.
It's on a Thursday. Ooh, I mean, people are gonna be partying.
Because then that goes into a Friday, and then that goes into a Saturday, and then that goes into a Sunday.
A bender. yeah. He does love a bender. If he could just do like the Leonardo DiCaprio thing, where it's like you do the movie, you do the thing, and then you go out on a yacht or whatever, and you go on a fucking bender.
Just go away, yeah.
And, you know, eat and drink and do whatever you fucking want to do, and then come back and figure it out. I think he might be able to make it through a couple more years that way. But right now.
We'll
My
see.
God.
We'll see.
Grumpy Grump.
Yeah.
What's he so mad about?
He's mad because he can't
What
drink
are
and
you
drive.
so mad
I'd be pissed off too if I couldn't fucking have a drink here and there. I'd be angry as shit all day long.
Yeah.
You know? Because he can't. It doesn't appear like he can do gummies or edibles or just smoke a polite joint. He's got to do the hard stuff.
Yeah.
It's got to be yay and liquor, and that's it. I don't think there's any in between.
He's a true addict.
Yeah.
You know.
Speaking of a true addict, this one was a shocker for me when I woke up and read this. Chet Hanks, our beloved Chet Hanks.
Yes.
What?
Friend of the we love a Chet Hanks. We love a black sheep. You know what I mean?
Favorite member of the whole Hanks
Yeah,
household.
yeah. We love a dark horse.
Tom included. Favorite member of the whole Hanks household.
I understand. I got that.
No, is it Chet? I'm asking you.
Oh, Chet. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a question mark at the end of it.
Oh,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, it's Chet.
It's 100% Chet.
It's not Tom.
The only interesting thing right now about Tom Hanks, Colin Hanks, and Rita is Chet, right? The only thing that you go, what happened? Yeah. Otherwise, it would just be like, oh, you know,
Don't
boring,
know.
normal family.
He shaved his head. He's on some steroids now. He's on the juice. Looks great. So I'm not even knocking that. Like, good for him. But he said even cokeheads had to tell him to chill because he was just doing too much cocaine. He was doing so much fucking panty grease that his biggest cokehead friends were like, bro, you got to fucking chill.
I don't think it's that. I think it's when he does coke, he probably is so annoying. Do you know what I mean? Even just a little bit. So his cokehead friends, his words, my cokehead friends,
Yeah.
told me to chill. I think they were just like, man, he bugs, dude.
I don't know.
He bugs.
So
when he drinks.
He compared himself to Al Pacino's character in Scarface when he was doing cocaine.
That was probably why his cokehead friends tell him to chill. Because he says shit like that. He's fucking annoying. They're like, dude, he didn't even do that much. He's calling himself Al Pacino. Like, what a loser. That's what it is. I don't believe one word that Chet Hanks says, and that's what I love about him. I don't believe for 1 second that full-on cokeheads were like, Chet, bro, you're like Al Pacino. You're doing too much.
I do.
He's like Scarface. No.
Yeah, I believe in Chet. Yeah, I believe in Chet. I believe that Chet Hanks can do more cocaine than anyone we've ever known in the history of man. All right? And that's Chet Hanks. That's Chet for you. But he's got an interesting look now. Pull him up. Again, shaved head, full sleeve tattoos now, all of it, dude. He's going for it.
I think he had to. I think he had to.
Yeah, you got to turn to something else.
Well, what else? I mean, what else are you going to do?
Look at that fucking beef monster. Oh, is he having a pina colada?
Yeah.
Okay. So he just got off Coke and he's still drinking? That's cool. Where's he at, Bob?
Totally different things.
Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Prague.
Beautiful. Look at him, dude.
The Chet Republic.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It's like, that's why, dude. He fucking says shit like that.
Oh, who are his buddies here?
Look at his
we have any volume?
Are these his cokehead friends or the
friends?
new ones?
Yeah, they look like the cokehead friends. It looks like it's just a reel.
Isn't that where Joel's wife lives?
God, if you
In the Czech Republic?
ran into these guys at a party, at a restaurant.
I'm glad Joel's in the other room producing another show right now because what I'm about to say is crazy, but what if Joel's wife leaves him for Chet Hanks? I think you have to at this point. Look at him walking down the street. He looks great.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
He looks great. Him and his two homies there. God, that'd be. Imagine. What do you think the monthly stipend is for Chet from Papa Hanks? What do you think he gets? What do you think his nut is? $50K a month? $100K a month? Hey, Chet, I need you to live off of $100K a month. I think they started at 25 and Chet negotiated his way up to $100. He goes, Dad, I've got to fly around with my friends. Mm-hmm. You've already ruined my last name forever. So I think it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 to $100 a month.
No, I think Chet gets a solid $7K a month.
No way. And L.A., there's no way.
That's rent.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
He can't be going-
He's getting 30 a month, I'd say.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
getting $7K base, and then he gets
Or whatever
performative,
he's getting, they've already
incentives.
like bought him a house or something. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whatever he gets is like just his walking around coke money, basically.
You think he has to pay his own utilities?
Yeah, I think.
I think his mom put it on auto pay.
Yeah, I
for
think
her-
so. They have
her
a family
card.
accountant. Who's,
Yeah,
who's-
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
there's an
yeah.
assistant in the office who set up all the utilities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what my friend had to do for Dustin Hoffman. All that shit was paid for.
Yeah.
For everybody across the board, and then they kind of ran the numbers and gave a report if they asked for it. If they didn't, they didn't. So as long as Chet doesn't go too crazy, I think he's fine. But man, even his buddies, like they get to travel around the world and just do fun shit, doing coke and drinking pina coladas with Chet Hanks.
Yeah.
What a life, man! What a fucking.
Go to the
life.
museum, dude.
Scroll down to the one with the glasses on there in the middle. Yeah. I mean, that's just. It's almost like a trapped light-skinned black man right there.
Well, I'll read you the caption here.
Okay.
I have consulted with the heavens, felt a westward breeze, and walked outside of a strip club and saw my shadow. This will be a hashtag WBS.
White Boy
hashtag
Summer?
not spoken.
Yeah. White Boy Summer. There you go.
What?
Oh, that's right. He was the one that invented it.
He has a song called White Boy Summer.
Sure did. Remember that? We did a whole show on that.
What
I think
is
a year
he
ago.
talking about, though?
What do you mean, Jesse?
I just mean, what was that caption?
He's officially made a proclamation that is, again, White Boy Summer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For like the 5th year in a row.
And he was.
Is Chet too deep for you?
Oh, he's saying, okay, is he
Is he
almost like
too-
Punxsutawney Phil?
yeah.
And he went outside
Yeah,
the
yeah,
strip
yeah.
club and saw his shadow.
Is he too deep for you?
I'm telling you, I love him.
His emotions and
I'm telling
everything,
you,
his
no,
thoughts and
he's
dreams.
Great. He's great.
It seems like it because it
No.
went over your head a little bit there, and I'm like,
It was under
man.
my head. And I needed to like go down there to be like, oh, okay, I get. Because it sounded like it was going to be so profound. But yeah,
Oh,
I
shit, and he
do
went-
really love a Chet.
He went with an X at Chet Hanks too, by the way. God damn, he's got 560,000 followers on Instagram.
That's what his dad does too, right? Hanks.
Oh, with an X, huh? Mm-hmm. Look at that.
I think his dad's is just Hanks, right? The Hanks or something?
Pop up Tom Hanks. We haven't gone to his Instagram feed in a while. Remember it was like a pedo Instagram back in the day where you were just like, are you leaving clues for kids? Like
He was just
breadcrumbs?
an old man.
No, it's Tom Hanks.
But he signs everything HAN.
Oh, okay.
No, he does. Okay.
Hanks.
Yeah.
You can get off of that bullshit. I don't really care about any of that. Is there any? Who's the guy? Who's that guy in the middle right there? Oh, that's the fucking news anchor who died.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, so he signs it. Hanks.
Yeah, HANX. That's it. Yeah, Hanks.
Just like
Damn
my
it.
boy Chet.
I
You
know.
know?
Who's the musician?
That can't.
Some fucking guy. I don't know.
He does a lot of
Oh,
R.I.P.
Dwayne.
post.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Okay, it's an in memoriam, basically.
I understand.
This is an
it.
old dude's Instagram. I think
Yeah.
even the socks and stuff, it's like parents like think it's, they think it's so fun to be like, look at this, I really don't think it was anything. But anyway.
But at that age, all of his friends are dying.
That's what I mean. But like, it's just, remember when people were trying to look into his Instagram,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he keeps taking these weird pictures
Of a
like-
typewriter.
Yeah, and you're like, no, he's just
a child sock.
he's just old on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
It happens.
No, we gotta enact that age. We gotta shut it down. We gotta,
Actually, I don't mind a,
No, I think I would just turn it to private for
Yeah.
my friends and family and things like that. I'd be like, "Hey, man, I'm
for sure.
cool. If you want to see me in Hilton Head on a Hawaiian punch raft, like that's fine, but it's only going to be for like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
I don't need that out to the masses. But they look great though. Both of them, shit. Well, you're that rich, you should obviously. But what are they? 70s probably now.
Sure.
Tom
yeah.
Hanks, yeah. How old is Tom Hanks? Probably
Tom
70.
Hanks is 67.
Shit.
Rita is also 67.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for these kids, just having fun out
They
there.
are doing it. Rita's putting out albums and, they're just really living life.
Yeah, what's he doing there? What's Tom Hanks doing there?
Taking in a cup of coffee at a Dodger game.
Oh no!
It says 2 great American traditions: baseball and a cup of Joe.
God damn it! That is not what that saying is. That is not what that. There is nothing worse than a hot cup of coffee at an afternoon baseball game?
I don't know.
A hot cup of coffee?
You know I'll drink a hot cup of coffee all day.
Is he
until
doing it
3.
himself? Is he putting it in there himself, Bob? Is that
think
what that
it's
is?
Sugar, maybe
I
a
think he's putting some sugar
stevia.
in it, yeah.
I don't know why. Take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? Hey. Okay, you got it? I'm going to be putting the sugar in. Did you get it? Gosh, I love it.
Just a hot cup of Joe at an afternoon baseball game. Man. Is he sober too? Because I couldn't sit at a baseball game without a beer in my hand. There's not one prayer on this earth that I could sit at a baseball game without a beer in my hand.
Well, you and
A
Chet.
cold beer.
Some of us, you and Chet, but some of
seltzer,
us
something.
can. Some of us can sit places, any place.
A baseball game?
I mean,
You want a hot dog and a beer.
Just a glizzy.
That's it. One glizzy. A Dodger dog? Like if
I
you
still have
posted a
to
picture
wait.
with
I
a
still have to
Dodger
wait.
dog?
even went to Wrigley's. I was like, I gotta wait till fucking 3, dude.
Is that what you did that day?
Yeah.
If I would have
Dan
seen that, I
was
would've shamed
roasting
you.
me.
Oh, good.
He was like, your fucking alcohol alarm go off yet? Loser, fucking loser. I was like, this is only going to make me.
Did we have a meeting after that or no?
No, man, I just don't. I just don't.
Okay. Well, that's how
I
Tom
get a
Hanks
little
is.
sleepy.
Unless we're in a box on 17 at the
Thank
Waste
you
Management.
very much. Unless it's
Which-
like I'm
He's in a box
literally-
here, though. He's in a fucking suite.
Unless I'm like exactly right, where I'm gonna be contained in this environment until night.
Which
you know what I
Dan
Yeah.
mean?
will never be able to call you out ever again. Because
Thank
he didn't
you.
take a single drink on 17.
That's true.
Take a single drink
That's true.
and
He did
left
not.
early, so don't even.
Yeah. I definitely partook in it and stayed, and then had a fishbowl.
Anyway, yeah.
Shared a fishbowl with Delco.
Yeah, see, this. If you wonder why I
Benihana's
don't
later on
drink
that night.
before 3, it's because at Benihana's I'm drinking a fishbowl and wasted and talking crime with
Benihana.
with
I
the
think I
Independence.
shared my
one.
fishbowl with Clark.
Oh, with Clark,
Oh,
right?
Clark, right. Yeah, that piece of shit.
Yeah.
That piece of shit. Hopes and dreams, Clark. I hope he's watching
Hopes and
this today.
dreams. He loves it.
Because we got the
He
ticket
loves it.
site for drinkingbrostickets.com, and he goes, hey, dude, I want to get these Super Bowl tickets. Did I tell you that story?
No.
Oh, yeah. He goes, I go, oh. I was like, well, the Super Bowl's not for like 3 or 4 weeks. I was like, we don't even know who's going to be in it, you know? And he goes, no, I do. It's the Baltimore Ravens, and they're my favorite team, and I'm going to need 3 tickets. And I was like, why 3 tickets? He goes, well, I want to take my kids. You know, I don't know that we'll ever see this again in our lifetime. And I go, you're not going to see it now, friend. They're not making the fucking Super Bowl.
He had confidence in his team. They were the
And-
best team in the league, too, in the regular season.
They've got Lamar Jackson
And
at
that's
QB.
when you
It ain't
buy
happening.
it. That's when
Yeah.
you buy the tickets.
Well, I told him not
Before,
to. I just said, hey, Clark, I'll tell you what, if there's a difference in tickets after the AFC Championship, I'll make up the difference for you. That's how confident I am that they're not going. And then I hit him up seconds after the game, and he was like, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't do it. That's all I'm saying. This picture, though, however, makes me do miss. Dodger Stadium is one of the one fun things I miss about Los Angeles. It is a great stadium, and the food is great. And I like the fact that the fans are such losers. They don't show up to the 3rd inning.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's an easy in, and that's nice. Where you're like, all right, cool. It's all spaced out, and then they only stay for 4 innings. So you really have room to maneuver there, because they're only staying for half the fucking game. And I miss that.
Right.
I miss that. We used to go and sit in the upper deck where no one was, just some friends, and because it was literally
You
it was
love an upper deck.
It was entirely empty. And we would, like, the 4 of us would just sit there and get rocked because we had our own concession stand, bathroom, everything. And it was, we'd go and just see dog shit teams play.
Yeah.
I do like, I miss Dodger Stadium. That picture with a cup of coffee, though, not one goddamn prayer on this earth. I've probably been to 100, 150 Dodger games easily. Not once. I was like, man, where's that coffee stand? I need a hot coffee here. What? Now you can knock that bullshit on down the stairs. We're not doing that today.
I love a hot coffee. Are you trying to hide?
Oh, who is that? We got a little
Jessica.
listener. Oh shit, is it Cream Pie Jessica? Shit, am I not supposed to say
I
that?
didn't know if she was, because she was like in the comment was like, it's not me. And so I'm like, is she like playing hooky?
What up, girl?
Or
She had a fucking glow up, dude. She looked great. I haven't seen her in years. Way to go, Cream Pie Jessica.
Well, that was gonna happen, right? When you start off as Cream Pie Jessica.
Yeah. And now,
You just
now you're a
reverse age.
respectable lady now, and that's nice.
Look at her. She's
Grab
gorgeous.
a hard AF or whatever you want. Food. Yeah. Help yourself to anything.
She has an alcohol arm too.
Oh, do you really? What time's yours set for? Okay, she said, I'll just wait till the end of this one, right before Drinkin'
She
Bros
goes,
starts.
no, I don't. She's
Smart.
like,
I
I'll drink
understand
during
it.
Drinking Bros.
I understand it, for sure.
But yeah,
Great
I mean,
to see you. Shit. That's the beauty of leaving this place open, when you get to see old friends you haven't seen in forever, and then you just literally walk in. You're like,
I
fuck yeah,
forgot
dude.
that they could see her on the producers.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
people are like,
gotcha.
Are you there? Are you there? I'm like,
Yeah. Love
well,
cream.
she's not wanting to hide.
Should we not call you Cream Pie Jessica anymore? I was going to say Baby Jessica. That name's taken, obviously. To the one and only, the GOAT. That was the greatest Jessica of all time. Sorry.
In the well?
The Baby Jessica in the well. That's the GOAT Jessica of all time. A lot of Jessicas out in the world.
It was me.
What if that's the end of Crime Corner, your podcast?
And that
Baby
little
Jessica
girl was, right?
was me. Good night, everyone.
Yeah,
and it's like,
picture
what?
next to it. Yeah.
Jesse's baby Jessica? No fucking way.
I know, but then they'd be like, you're always talking about how your name's not
Jessica.
Jessica.
It's not.
It's Jessie.
It's not. And when people call you that in public, I always wait like 3 seconds.
What am I going to do? I let it go.
But you always give me a look of disdain of like, I fucking, yeah.
I let it go. I don't like confrontation.
You don't like confrontation? Bob, go to TMZ. There's a woman in Florida that loves it, and I want to see this. They're calling her Florida Karen. I like that we're just trying to create memes now out of everything and giving them names, like the Hawk Tuah girl, Florida Karen. Everybody's got the Chomp Chomp girl. Everybody's got to have a name now to go viral.
What I liked about the Chomp Chomp girl was that it really highlighted exactly what the Hawk Tuah girl sounds like to everyone. Do you know what I mean? It was like, it's very jarring.
Yeah,
it's jarring. But
she-
I know you
she
guys.
didn't
I
know.
know you guys love it.
Yeah,
I
we
really,
do.
really do.
Well,
I don't
It's
begrudge.
because she was hot, and then
No,
obviously
I know.
the move of it was like, all right, cool.
I get the whole thing, and it was
Yeah.
funny and everything.
Yeah. Is that an AC commercial in there? No
The
free ads,
longest
Bob.
fucking air conditioner commercial I have ever fucking
And it's
seen.
for Austin, too, huh?
Oh, my God.
Maybe I'll call them. Maybe I'll call those guys. Pop this up on screen. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Florida Karen. I know a bunch of people sent me this today.
It's like from a YouTuber.
Let's see.
like-
Publix Palm Springs.
Oh, a Publix in Palm Springs? Okay.
Erase that.
Lady, are you crazy? Whoa,
Erase
lady.
that or I'll punch the f out of you.
Hey, lady, you're crazy.
Erase that.
Lady.
Erase.
Lady. Fuck, move, bitch.
Oh.
Oh.
No, you can't hit me. Yeah, call them. You hit me. I
911.
got you on camera hitting me. I got you on camera hitting me.
So he fucking punched her?
I think he shoved her.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
me.
Stay.
Stay. She's telling him to stay like he's a dog. You stay. I'm gonna call the police.
You can get it. You hit me in the face. Yeah, here we go. Karen of the day.
I don't know if it's Karen though. She's
I
Cuban.
know.
Can what's
Yeah,
Spanish? What do you call
Cuban
Karen in
day,
Spanish?
that's
Karen?
You can be
Jessica?
Karen for sure.
Jessica, how do you say
Jessica,
Karen
what
in
would
Spanish?
be a good
Lady, you're not supposed
Carito.
to hit me. I don't know who the f you are. You need to get away from me.
Carito?
Lady, get the f
How does
away
that
from
sound?
All right, you can cut it
Lady,
here.
hit me, yeah, and I'm
you can
gonna
cut
show
the
the
video
cop.
here. We're all good. But yeah, I mean, look, if you
What
punch somebody in the
she
face,
want?
what are the rules there? If a woman punches a dude in the face and he shoves her to the ground, as a lady, is that incorrect or not correct?
You know, there was a time when I would say incorrect. But at this point, I mean, my gosh.
I mean, she's taking free swings.
Yeah.
How many I think he shoved her, and I think that's
Yeah, I don't think
that's
he-
I think he didn't clock her, and I think that's totally in bounds. If she's fucking swinging on you,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you can stop someone from hitting you. The only difference is like, a woman's full swing and a dude's just kind of stopping you are basically the same thing, right? So it's kind of like him being like, stop is her like full force. And so she falls on the ground.
By the way, Bob, everything you said word for word is what Alan Jackson said to the police after they showed up at his house. So I understand it.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, look, man, she was taking swings at me.
I just tried to stop her. Yeah, that is
her.
the classic, right? I was stopping her from hitting me. And her fucking nose is broken and she has 2 black eyes. But like, I just needed to stop her, right?
Yeah.
So look, I don't know. I don't know why she wanted him to erase it. It's also a YouTuber, like a pretty...
Who sucks, I
Who
assume.
sucks. And so it's kind of like, I never know what's real and what's not in these moments of like going viral and what?
A listener sent me something that I think is relevant to this. You know, when you grow up around it, does it pass down to you, Jessie?
Grow up around what?
Some DV or whatever, does it get passed down to you here? Country star Alan Jackson's daughter was actually charged with DV as well.
Daughter? Let's go. What happened? Let's fucking go. She lesbian?
Do you pass that down? I don't know. A listener just sent it to me. I was not expecting that. The daughter of all people? Holy shit.
Well, what's the story, though?
Underage drinking, assault, and resisting arrest. Yeah, and that's still
That's not
country.
domestic
Way to go,
violence.
dude. Way to go.
It is country, though.
It is country.
It is country. Yeah, it's country passed down. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I would say.
Yeah. Is Alan Jackson even still alive? Because I'd feel bad if I was just going off on him for 45 with him in the ground.
He is still alive.
Thank God.
Yeah, 65 years old.
Okay, good. Is he touring? I wouldn't mind checking it out again. It's been a while. Enough time has passed.
What is the song?
He's got a... Oh, man, this might be his last tour. It's called the Last Call Tour.
Shut up.
I think it is his last tour ever.
Where? Okay, let's get some dates and cities here right quick. Is he coming to Texas?
Fort Worth on February 15th.
That's past.
No, next year.
Oh, next year. Thank God.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank
That's
God.
the only Texas location, Fort Worth.
If I would have missed that, I would have been so angry.
What's the song?
Where were
Chattahoochee.
you?
Oh, there's so many Alan
Where were
Jackson
you?
songs.
What is it? Where were you?
No, there's a million Alan Jackson
It's
songs.
his 9/11 song.
Yeah,
he
where
has,
were
he has a
you?
9/11 ballad.
Sure does.
Oh.
It was a hit.
Towers fell.
Where were you?
Do you remember when? Do you remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Alan Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Chattahoochee. That's Alan
Remember
Jackson.
when-
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we were young.
Here we go. Okay.
Remember when? And then it's
Okay.
just, fuck you. Yeah.
That's the
And
next.
Randy Travis, by the way. Another.
Oh, yeah, my boy.
You've got a Randy Travis T-shirt floating around, and I always love it when you wear it, because I was like, man, that's a fun move.
Is it a sign of real country, though? I don't know. People talk about real country. It's like,
I know.
do they have a domestic violence?
It's tough.
Charge, though.
Imagining Randy Travis beating the shit out of somebody. I think
Yeah, he was
I think
a little.
Randy's dead, right?
He was a little frail. Yeah.
Did Randy Travis die?
Oh,
Randy Travis is not dead.
he is not dead,
God
but he is.
damn, man, I'm killing everybody today.
I
on
know, I
accident.
know.
I'm sorry, Randall
He
Travis.
did have cancer, I think, of some.
He was sick for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he beat it.
Well,
Good.
he's still alive.
Good.
Not how like Jimmy Carter beat death, literally.
Yeah, oh, what's the Carter count? Where are we at for Carter now?
I mean, look,
He's going to have another enjoyable 4th of July coming up.
yeah.
I'll tell you who isn't. And
91 days.
91 days.
to 100.
91 to
sounds
100.
Like a lot.
Oh,
It
it's a
sounds
long
like a lot.
time.
No, it doesn't. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
It's
Let him
Jimmy
run.
Jimmy
Jimmy in 24, man.
That's
if you're going to
nothing.
replace Biden, let's
That's
pop
nothing.
Jimmy in there.
That's
He's got another
nothing.
991 days.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's
It's
true.
that's
but
nothing.
just
Drop in
until
the bucket.
100. He's still left balloons, and then it'll be 100 soon. And then a lot of you guys hit me up about Chestnut. Look, I'm pissed off about it. Here's my stance. I think Joey Chestnut was wrong. I think all of this is a fucking shameless cash grab, and it sucks. And today, if you can pull up his Instagram, because I still follow him on Instagram, and I caught it this morning. He's eating those Impossible Burgers with the T-shirts on now. So he's all into this company. Hot dogs, burgers, all of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he switches all of it there. So, yeah. And then people in the comments are obviously going after him here.
Okay.
So I don't know what they paid Chestnut for this.
I stand with C-Nut. You know what I mean?
Huh?
I stand with C-Nut.
Oh, C-Nut.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, I didn't catch it there. C-Nut. Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Joey C-Nut, you know? I don't know. I'm just trying something out. Because he's got to be different now. You know, he's different. And it's going to be a different path, and we got to call him something different.
I just wonder, so I've had that Impossible Burger. I literally falls apart as soon as you put it in your mouth.
No, it's not bad, but it's not good for you.
It's so hard to even
It's so much
shape
worse
it.
for you, but it's not a horrible.
It is, but the way that it's shaped and the way they have to meat it at or cook it, just to even form the shape of a burger, it falls apart on you in like 10 seconds. So I don't know how you could use that in a competition. The dogs now, I've never had one of the Impossible dogs, so I have no idea what that sitch is. But
well, like the fake hot dogs have always been better and easy to do, right?
I haven't had them. Have you had them?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Are they any good?
I'm from Ojai. I've had all the like.
But the Impossible hot dog you've had?
Not the Impossible hot dog, but just like since the dawn of time making fake meats, like hot dogs have been classically and bologna and stuff like yeah.
Okay.
Because it's literally just like you don't have to make like it seem like meat or different parts of like Impossible. They make like, they have like bursts of grease that come. It's like they're doing everything.
Here's what I wanted to post here because he's out of the 4th of July competition, which sucks, and I don't even know that I tune into it now. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Chestnut was my dude. I don't know, man. It's kind of like finding out Barry Bonds is steroids or something. And you're just like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think you tune in to enough like things and sporting events and whatever that like you could probably tune out of one.
I'm going to miss this one. I'm going to be out of this.
I think you.
And that makes me sad. That's the first time in my adult life that I think I haven't watched it. And that makes me sad. But I don't like this road he's going down. But the question is, because they signed a deal with Netflix, they're going to do it on Labor Day against Kobayashi. When you dunk the hot dog in the water, will it all fall apart the same way an Impossible Burger would?
No.
It won't.
No.
Okay. So you have full confidence in that? They've got that thing tubed up. They wrap a little tube around it, a little condom on the dog.
Like it will not fall apart, and it's more just to soak the bun, right?
It is. The meat is what I wonder about because I can tell you this, having had that burger, it falls apart so quickly. I'm like, all right, if he's dunking it in water,
a regular burger would fall fucking apart too. So a hot dog or fake hot dog or whatever is not going to fall apart.
I think you can shut your mouth on that.
No problem, dude. I'm tired of fucking talking to your ass anyways.
A Big Mac wouldn't fall apart.
Dude, what?
Yeah, they make it pretty tight and compact now. They're very small. They're very small now. And I say that as sadness. I do.
Right.
But they're real goddamn easy to stuff in your mouth these days where you're like, oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
We're really shrinking these down,
Yeah.
The size of a quarter in about 10 years. Yeah. Now, you and Bob were huddled up about some weird shit before the show. What was it? Do you have a cringe corner today? Do you have a crime corner? What were you guys chatting about before we went on air?
I'm going to leave it to Bob. Did you look up that dude? I don't think there's a lot to that story. But
Let me get that stuff up real quick on the main computer.
So let's do that as crime first.
Delco's waiting.
Delco just needs to know what he needs to press. What do I press? Give me my orders.
And download and subscribe to Crime Corner, the real show hosted by Jessie on iTunes and Spotify. New episodes out now.
New episode on Patreon is out.
Yeah.
The audio of the gay coal miners is out.
How gay
as
were
well.
they? Were they fucking in that mine?
No. Not in the mine, I don't think.
Okay.
But in Ohio. Bel Air, Ohio. Do you know it?
Same as California.
Yeah, right?
Same beauty and
My
wonderment
gosh,
of
you
Bel
can't,
Air
if
in
you,
California.
you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
No, if they changed that TV show with the Fresh Prince of
To
Bel Air, Ohio.
Bel Air, Ohio, coal
Identical.
mining town. Yeah.
Identical. Nothing would change.
So Bob had sent me, I think it was a Saturday, maybe. Yeah, Saturday. Daniel Cho, missing. 40-year-old missing.
Show or Choi?
Choi, sorry.
Out on Rainey Street.
Out on Rainey Street, found his phone.
Danny Chopsticks was just out having a good
Yeah,
time.
dude, he's
There you
fucking
go.
like visiting his homies, right? He's not from here. Visiting his
Do we have a sound effect for Mr. Choi? There it is.
homeboys.
Yeah, after he dropped Danny Chopsticks, I had to.
Yeah, you have
you
to.
have to.
He all
Our
but
boy, man, he's fucking cool. And we were real worried about him. We're just glad he's safe.
So what happened to him?
So listen, they right? They're not putting out even anything of the previous story. Or
They
go ahead.
haven't said anything other than he just turned up
He
missing.
just turned up.
Went missing and turned up, and they found his
found
phone
his
on
cell
the
phone.
ground at Cesar Chavez and First.
Okay.
I guess he had recently had like a stroke, so he was a little bit like not great, and he didn't have any medication or wallet on him either. He was in swim trunks, so he might have come off the water.
Maybe yakking? Was he kayaking for a little bit?
Something
Could
like
have
that.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been out there yakking for the day.
But like
Mm-hmm.
the details of this are slim. And he was essentially potentially another Rainey Street Ripper victim.
Oh man. And
Yep.
he's Asian, so he looks younger than 40. Like that looks like a 29 to 31-year-old
It looks
Asian.
great.
Man. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
great.
And he was missing since Friday, correct?
I think
Or
Friday or Saturday. I think Friday,
I think Friday, and they reported him Saturday, and then he was found
July 1st, so yesterday.
yesterday on Monday. But that's all.
Dead?
No, alive.
So
safe.
he went missing at 1 p.m. on Saturday
Okay.
near Rainey Street. Choi's friends said they found his phone 4 hours later at Cesar Chavez in South First. So he was on Rainey. That is blocks and blocks away. That's a
Yeah, yeah,
30-minute
yeah.
walk.
Yeah.
Like that is...
So why was his phone there? And his family, they had it on the news,
Choi story?
the
I hope so.
choice story, yeah. And then just found
Just-
safe,
No word.
no detail.
And he didn't say like, "Hey, I got fucked up," or "I was
course
on
not.
drugs."
He hasn't
or-
said anything yet.
And I don't know if he's going to, but I'm just like, I need answers on how this happens.
Either he was fucked up and drugged, or he was into some gay shit and he just doesn't want to tell his family.
Dude, people are just
Okay.
getting straight up drugged. He's married, I think.
Well,
Yeah,
is
and
is it happily? Is
but
it,
where
so.
was he holding up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't
For
know
that
where he
amount
was.
of
We don't know-
time. Is he under a bridge?
They
Is
don't-
he in a hotel?
They don't know where he was found, or they
Yes.
haven't said where he was found. They haven't said anything. Chances are what happened is he got drugged and wandered off.
And wandered off, but then that's what I'm saying. Like, where are you for that amount of time?
Hours and hours. And by the
And
way, he
a
probably doesn't
night.
know either.
Sleeping somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying.
So the Austin,
Choi story? It's got something else going on.
the Rainey Street Ripper misses again.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's the Rainey Street Ripper on this one. I think he got. Is that his wife that they've cropped out of that photo?
Probably.
Scroll
Yeah.
scroll down.
Do you think there's a copycat killer or wannabe killer?
No, not scroll down. I'm sorry. Put the picture on it.
Maybe, yeah.
On-
maybe
on
there's
Choi?
a couple different ones.
Yeah.
And some of them are better at it than others, right? And
That's-
some of them miss the mark.
That even just seeing a quarter of her body right now, maybe less than that, maybe 18% of her body right now, looks like a beard. I think Choi Story
Okay.
has probably got some, maybe some homosexual tendencies. Explored it, and took some poppers and some other fun stuff, and then finally went back home.
Why was his phone found?
Now that was probably just a mistake.
What is
Of
that
Hey,
area?
he was fucked up.
What is that area like Chavez and First? What would you?
You can get down below the bridge and go into the water down there.
Yeah.
But that's not dirty.
That's
like
downtown.
what's
That's like
Chavez and First, right?
Yeah, it's
that's
on-
like
it's on the
not-
water.
Yeah.
Cesar Chavez is the street downtown that is on the water.
Went down there to suck some dude off. Guys, I throwing
did
out
he-
guesses here.
Where did he sleep? Oh, okay.
Because you want to get out from underneath the camera.
No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
And he's
Shut
got to
up
go
for
to the
1
bridge.
second. Shut up for 1 second.
Damn it, Jesse.
So now guys are going to use the Rainey Street to get away with cheating on their wives.
Gay stuff. With gay stuff, yep.
Anything, really. It's
No, just gay stuff.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. Like I was. And
Drugs.
then you could just say Rainey Street, right?
Yeah.
Choi, why
The
do you have
Ripper.
so much cum all over your sweater? I was drugged by the Rainey Street Ripper. I barely got away, but he came on
I
me
lost
first.
my phone. My friends found it. Where did you sleep? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are the back of your pants all brown? I don't know.
I'm the victim.
It's good.
Yeah, it is good. Because if you're not telling the cops what happened,
Well, now look.
We don't know.
This isn't a high priority for the cops to fucking find out. For
It
me,
should
I
be.
want to know. I don't think it's a Papini. They didn't use the cops' resources, and he's now like a Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
It's just that like his family and friends couldn't find him. He was doing something, and now he doesn't want to talk, and he doesn't have to.
yeah. No, I understand.
It's not against the law to go missing for a couple days.
Yeah, Choi story. Because I mean, look at that the little pullover and all that stuff. It's just a neat little gay man. It looks like just a nice, polite little gay man, and he's got the beard there, even in the blurred out. So Bob, go back down to that picture one more time. Even in the blurred out version there, if you look to the right of where it's blurred, so they can kind of make it fit the full screen. You can see the arms and all that other stuff. Like he was just like, man, I'm not living the life that I need to. I probably got to wander off, take some poppers, and then have some gay sex underneath a bridge. I'll pop back home in a couple days and say that I was almost murdered by the Rainey Street Ripper, but I don't need to get the cops involved in something like that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
Yeah.
we're not going to get any answers.
If I came home to you and I was
Unfortunately.
missing for, 3 days? Mm-hmm. And I said, Jesse, I think the Rainey Street Ripper got me. I was disoriented. I was drugged. I didn't know where I was or anything
That
else.
did almost happen to you one time, and I told you, you're fucking done with all this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And it wasn't even a full day. It was like
2 hours. I was going for 2 hours.
4 hours.
2 hours. And
then the next day having to go and look for the car. Now listen, but
I knew where the
thing
car was
is,
at.
I was
left
like,
the car
you're done with
voluntarily.
this dumb shit. Whatever it is, you're fucking done. I don't care.
But that's the conversation that's going on in the
Yeah,
Choi
yeah, yeah,
household
yeah.
right now. Where it's like,
Yeah.
God damn it, 3
And
days.
I don't know what you did during those 5 hours. I hope it was worth it, and I hope that Choi boy was fucking having fun too.
My gay lover Jeremy is the only one that can answer that. I miss you, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah, exactly. Moved your car all over the place. Couldn't. I parked it here, and Jeremy moved it.
Jeremy, my gay lover, moved it. I'm sorry. Fine.
Jeremy, the
Jeremy,
Rainey
why?
Street car mover. Yeah.
Damn it, Jeremy.
Yep.
But that's my guess.
Sure.
Because if it was anything else, then what was the last one we did? Where homeboy got heaved off the bridge, 4 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to throw him in the water,
Yep.
and they miss, and he landed on the ground.
Now that's a real one. That's not gay sex. Like you're not that ashamed after getting a beach from another man where you're like, man, I gotta hurl myself off a fucking bridge.
Yeah, but you did Yeah. We have to take their word for it, right? That they're professional
Yes.
drinkers, that they didn't drink too much. Because it's always just like, I just had one drink and I fell off the bridge. And it's like, did you though? So, it's always been a real fun cover up, right? Being drugged.
The choice
Babe, I
story.
was
Good catch-all.
drugged.
I kind
Yeah.
of think that was a lot of times in college. I feel like people were like, I think I was drugged. And it's-
100%.
And it's like, how much did you drink real quick? Let's just get that out of the way before we
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about what was in.
Yeah, the girlfriend that doesn't come back, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, fucking
It's like, because I saw you leave here with a water bottle of Burnett's, and I don't
Yeah.
see.
And I was with you for 5 of the Jaeger shots before you left. But no. I bet you were drugged.
Yeah.
Somebody saw that sloppy mess and thought, let me take this down even further.
Yep. It sure did. Sure did.
So
Our poor little Choi story.
I know. Well, good for him. He's found, and he has a lot of splaining to do.
It sure does. It'd be great if he just said, I speak no English. And all of a sudden they were like, wait a minute, whoa. And he was like, that's how disoriented I am. Or just disoriented.
Yeah, apparently Choi forgot English. Yeah. And so he couldn't actually talk to his wife
Or the
about
cops.
what happened.
Or the cops.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're on aggressive gay drugs from the Rainey Street Ripper. You're going to
I just didn't
get to
think-
speak your own language.
Basically, when Bob sent this to me, we were like, dude, another one gone. Like, there's no way you fucking find these people.
I can't believe he
right?
lives,
Like,
yeah.
It's always like just showing up in the river. So, I mean, it's a happy ending.
Twice, you know? One for him and then obviously one for the world. I don't know what Mr. Choi does in real life.
Yeah.
Is his first name Choi or am I speaking out of school
No,
here?
Dan Choi.
Dan
Oh,
Choi.
Dan Choi. You don't say.
Yep.
You don't say. Another Dan Choi out there in the
Another
world.
Dan Choi out there in the world.
It just rolls off the tongue and it's supernatural.
Yep.
Appreciate you tuning in, kids. We're going to record one more show tomorrow before the 4th here. So that way we got one for you here. And we're not giving you out of office replies. We're not doing that here. All right? We're better than that. Goddamn better than that. But Chestnut's got to fucking clean up his shit there. Fucking A. I just want to know what the dollar amount was. You know, just release that. And then maybe I can look back on it and feel...
I think you need to
better
go
about it.
the way of Dan Choi, and I just think you need to let it go.
I can't.
Because you're not going to get any answers,
can't.
and you're not going to get your childhood back.
What?
So we just got to let it be in the past.
All right, well, I'll tell you
and
what.
we have to move on.
Bob, we're going to go to mybookie.com real quick before we get out of here. Let's look up the odds now. Who's the next best guy? What's he going to eat? 50 dogs? Tops? I mean, if you
don't
see
know.
that bullshit on the 4th and somebody can't even break 50, what is it?
Someone's going to come along.
I don't think they are. Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
There are currently no lines available.
You're goddamn right, because all these losers,
Was
they don't
there?
even know what to put up.
Was there less? I mean,
Yes.
you don't go against Chestnut.
We bet on Chestnut last time. The over-under was 74.5 dogs. When he was on the show, we bet. I said, Joey, we're all betting on this. I need the real shit. And he goes, I'm going to beat the record. And he goddamn beat the record, and we all won a shit ton of money. Max bet was 500 for that. I don't know if my bookie had watched the show or whatever, but you don't even have odds because all of the whole field now is just losers, people off the street who are eating hot dogs for the first time. You know?
Yeah.
Might as well put Choi Boy in there. The Choi story, and let him eat a few dogs.
I mean,
He's had a few in his mouth, I bet.
he did a 2-day fucking disappearing act bender. I think he could handle it.
We've no fucking odds, nothing to bet on. I'm not watching that bullshit. And I feel bad. The greatest announcer in all of sports, swear to God, is the guy that announces the hot dog competition. I don't know his name. He's always wearing the
Do you think
Carnival
he'll
Barker
be
hat.
just talking shit about C-Nut?
You know, it's tough. I don't know where he lives in that because together they've won 16 mustard belts together. Because I think his hype speech also hypes up Joey Chestnut. So, yeah, it's a two-hander there for those
partnership,
guys.
yeah.
It is. But I love him, and now shit, he's not gonna. I don't know if he's gonna lose his luster or lose his magic. Who won the year after Jordan retired? Was it the Spurs?
The NBA?
Yeah,
1997,
because he's the Jordan of
98 would have been, I think, the Spurs David Robinson. Or 99, I mean, the Spurs David Robinson.
gross. Absolutely gross. This is what this is. It's the fucking Spurs this year.
Right.
So, yeah, we won't be doing a live hot dog show anymore until Chestnut fucking wakes up.
Hey, man, but, immediately after that, you had the Kobe Shaq Lakers. So
I know. So I'm hoping,
there'll be greatness again.
Yeah.
God willing, he gets out of this impossible bullshit
You aren't
deal.
the last great generation as much as you think you are.
Who? I'm
You.
not saying I am, but
Just
we
saying,
we
there's
don't
gonna
have
be
enough.
more.
We don't even have another Chestnut on the horizon. Not even close.
You don't know that.
Do you start training kids at like 12 years old to do this?
There's somebody on the Jersey Shore that's ready to fucking
I don't think-
step in, dude.
I don't think anybody breaks 50 dogs in this one.
That's maybe true.
And that's going to be 26 off of Chestnut's pace. 26 off of, I mean, that's nuts, dude. That's absolutely nuts. So hopefully this is a one-year deal with this impossible bullshit and we can get back to being America again. A real fucking country, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Fucking presidential immunity's in right now, so fucking force him to do it. Force Chestnut to do it. If Biden had any brass, he would force Joey Chestnut into the competition to save America on the 4th. But he doesn't, so he's not going to do it, okay? Live at the top of the hour for Drinkin Bros podcast here in about 22 minutes. Join us for that. In the meantime, download Crime Corner on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your fucking podcasts up there. Big fan of Jesse's new show. And then for this one, rate it a 5-star and leave a quick review on iTunes. That's all you got to do, dude. The advertisers give a shit. I don't, but they care, and I, goddamn it, hear about it all the time. And then Spotify is just a 5-star, and you throw your phone out the window like the Choi story. Leave it. Maybe that's what he did. Maybe Choi Boy was listening to RPR, rated the show on Spotify, and then actually did throw it down in the dirt and walked away. And if so, I support you, Choi Boy. Come on the show. I love you, okay? For Jessie Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, and Jessica, Cream Pie Jessica, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.